Hey everyone, in this session I'm going to talk about how we can use a relative time slicer inside the Power BI desktop. So now let's get started. Microsoft launched this new feature in April 2020 update. This feature is in preview at this moment. So first of all you need to enable this feature from your preview features. For that go to the file menu, go to the options and setting and click on option. This will open this pop-up for you. From here, you just need to click on this preview feature and make sure that you have enabled this relative time filter from here. If you haven't enabled, just click on tick over here and restart your Power BI desktop by closing and reopening the desktop. Okay, now let me go over to the blank canvas and let me explain you how we can create this relative time slicer over here. Now before we proceed further, let me show you my data source. So basically I am taking a data from the Excel spreadsheet where I am capturing the three fields at this moment. Let me show those fields to you very quickly. So basically at this moment I am capturing these three fields: serial number, time and number of views of my YouTube channel. Now let's say I am capturing this timestamp value over here. Now let's say for an example I want to use this time value as a slicer in my report. So how can I do that? Let me show you that procedure as well. So let's say for an example, for that you just need to add this slicer over here. You just need to add your time value over here, and now you will be having this type of slicer for you. Now click on this icon. Now you will be having an option relative time. So just select that relative time from here. So now you will be having here relative time slicer for you, where you have here next, previous and this option, and you can type any manual input over here, and from here you can select hours or minutes from here. Now let me add one of the visualization on my page where I am adding axis as a time, and let me just convert to normal time value over here, and let me add few of the views and a value. So I have this type of chart on my page. Now let's say if I want to filter it, let's say I want to see last 1 hour data. So whenever I filter this thing, it will show me last 1 hour data, but currently at this moment it is showing me nothing, because if you are carefully observe this time over here, it is accepting the UTC time only over here. So if I go to Google, and if I'm typing here what is my UTC time at this moment, so you can see that 3:58 a.m. is my UTC time, that is 12th May 2020, and I'm showing you this is my local time, it's a 9:30 a.m. right? So what I did here is I applied my local time inside this one, but it is not filtering properly because it is trying to capture the data based on the UTC time. Now how to overcome this thing? Because my data set is capturing the value in the IST, so how can I filter uh, uh, how can I filter with respect to UTC time? For that we need to create two custom column inside our model. For that, click on your Power Query editor again. Now you need to convert your local time to the UTC time. So how to do with that? How to convert your UTC local time to UTC time? I have a separate video session for that. Just follow that video and you will be able to convert your local time to UTC time. But here I'm just going to give you an overview of this thing. So let's say first of all I am adding a custom column like this, where I am converting my time value to the time zone value first. So for that I need to use this function datetimezone.from. Inside that we just need to drag our out of the box time column, and this will convert our, this is my time and this is my time zone value, like plus 5:30, that is the IST time zone value, right? So my time is converted to time zone. Now again we need to convert my time zone value to UTC time zone. So for that what we need to do here is we need to add a formula date time zone dot to UTC. So it will convert my converted time zone value to the UTC time zone. So now you can see that this is my UTC time zone, and here is the value like this, plus 00 is always referred to UTC. So my IST time zone value is converted to UTC time zone value. And at last what we need to do here is we need to convert both of this column to time zone column. So change type and click on time zone, change type and date time zone. So this will be adding this symbol with these two columns, right? So once this column is are created, just click on close and apply from here. I'm clicking on close from here. Now let's move over the Power BI desktop. Now what we need to do here is, this is my timeline slicer. Now we just need to remove this time from here, and now instead of that we need to drag our UTC time column over here. So now you can see here it is showing me, this is my UTC time last 1 hour. Whenever I selected, we can see that currently in my clock it's 9:30, so it is showing me the data in between 8:30 to 9:30. Now this slicer is working because now as we can see that we have converted our local time to UTC time, and here we are capturing the local time for an end user perspective, but in the date we are showing the UTC time. So basically it will filter our local data based on the UTC time. Now let's say here you can also try like last 30 minutes how much data is reflected. So it is showing me this thing. Let's say if we add last 120 minutes, so you can see that last 3 hours data like this. All right, so same way you can apply with the hours as well. Last 2 hours, last 3 hours, same way this hour you can also see that, right? You can also have a next option as well. Next 30 minutes also you can select like this. So in next 30 minutes I would be having this amount of data. Next 5 minutes, if I'm writing here, I don't have any data, so it is not showing me anything over here. So this is how we can easily filter our data with respect to time, relative time slicer inside the Power BI. Hope this is clear for you now. At last let me show you some limitations of this timeline slicer. So as I told you, like at this moment this is filtering the data based on UTC time. So it's not always necessary that you always have a UTC time stored in your data set. So for that you need to convert your local time to UTC time and use UTC time as a slicer, then and then it will show you the proper data. Otherwise there will be the mismatch in your data, right? So hope Microsoft will in next update Microsoft will launch that my timeline slicer is also support my local time zone data that I have in my data set, and I would be able to filter based on those timeline time value. All right, if you have any question, you can share your question in the comment section. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure that you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Stay connected with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and WhatsApp. If you are for the first time, if you wish to receive the daily notification from my channel, just click on this link. It will be redirecting to this form. Fill the form and you will be receiving daily notification on your WhatsApp number. Stay connected with me. Have a great day. Goodbye.